So today I want to talk about the system I use to set quarterly goals and accomplish more in 3 months than most do in a year. I've been using the system for about a year now, and it started with reading a very influential and powerful book called The 12-Week Year. It's written by a guy named Brian Moran, and it's a really powerful system, and it's simplistic, but again, don't let that confuse you because it is really impactful, and here's how it works. It really chunks the year down into quarters, 3-month intervals, 12-week intervals, where you can really set your goals, your objectives, and then the tactics and strategies that will underpin the achievement of those in a way that is fundamentally different from how we're taught or how we've been programmed and trained to think about goal setting. Oftentimes, goal setting will start and end around the 12-month year, around a calendar year. Sometimes we do the review of the year prior in December. We start to plan our goals in our business, our life, personally, professionally in December for the next year. And oftentimes we start the year strong. We have a month or two of great progress and momentum, but then things start to go a little bit off plan. Maybe things arise that we hadn't anticipated. We don't revisit the plan. We don't change and adapt and pivot the plan. But the one thing that stays the same is the fact that things always come up. Unexpected events and external events, such as a pandemic, will always throw a wrench into our plans. So we need to be nimble and adaptable. What the 12-week year system really focuses on and teaches us is to break it down into 3-month intervals where you can really focus and see the end line. You can choose 1 to 3 big goals, professionally and personally, that you really want to achieve in the next 12 weeks. And then build a strategy and a plan around achieving those, with daily and weekly action, tracking and measurement, because what we track and measure, we improve, and what we don't, we actually get worse at. And then being able to do this, review the plan, see the progress and the achievements at the end of the 12 weeks, and then create a new plan for the next 12 weeks, where you have then 3 more of these, because it happens quarterly, right? So you're doing this goal setting exercise, review, management, tracking, and refinement 4 times a year instead of just once. This system has really revolutionized my productivity, my goal setting and achievement performance, and just overall been a better way that's less daunting, less intimidating, that's less rigid and more adaptable and nimble and effective. So again, it's the 12-week year system. I highly recommend the book. It's great, again, by a gentleman named Brian Moran. Really got a lot out of it. There's a great software platform that I use too that goes with it. Again, I'm not compensated in any way for promoting this because I'm simply sharing it because it's really been helpful in my life. I've really liked his approach, his simplistic way of going about goal setting and achievement. And it's led to some remarkable results by changing the way I think about goal setting and achievement, away from this rigid, archaic, old 12-month, 1-year model to a more condensed, tactile, understandable, and digestible chunk of 12 weeks, 3 months, simple. You get 4 of these intervals each year. So try this if you're looking to get more out of your goal setting, if you're looking to better achieve your objectives personally and professionally, if you want to have better progress and accomplishment in your life. Sometimes it requires us trying something new, getting a little bit uncomfortable, trying a new system, because there's a lot out there. But I've really liked and found value in this one. So the 12-week year is my system I use to set and achieve goals in 3 months that most people don't achieve in a year, because I'm doing it 4 times. I'm breaking it down, I'm condensing it, I'm focused on things that really move the needle. Big goals in my businesses, whether it be launching a book or a new program or course, growing sales to a certain amount, acquiring a new investment property. Some of my personal goals would be around fitness goals, running a 5K in under 20 minutes and reducing my body fat, adding some muscle mass, doing a certain workout in a certain amount of time. Those would be fitness goals that I work on in these 12-week year plans. Others could be around diet and nutrition, routines, habits, hobbies, family relationships, whatever area of your life you're trying to set goals in, you're trying to grow, develop, personally develop as an individual and a professional. This system could really help you do that. So again, it's a 12-week year system, really gotten a lot out of it. It's really helped me is the system I use to set quarterly goals and achieve more in 3 months than most people can in a year. Hopefully you got some value from this. You saw a little bit about some of my process, how I go about this. Do it every quarter. I actually just started a new one. Really excited about the next 3 months and the next 12 weeks, what we're going to accomplish in our respective businesses as we finish this hotel project, move on to some new projects and launches that we have coming up. Very excited about that, as well as the personal side, because that's just as important, if not more important. So if you get value from this, please drop a comment below, like it, share it with somebody that might appreciate this motivation and some of these tactics that we shared today. And again, to your success and happiness, we'll talk to you next time.